Good evening, SWTOR. Glad to have you with us for another Deconstruction Gaming live stream. Tonight we are going to explore the Remote Trading Outpost Decoration Bundle. So that is the goal. We're just going to dig into it. We're going to see what exists in it. We're going to see what these new missions are. I do want to, give a shout out to the devs for trying something a little bit different. Now it is cash shop driven, so it's the cartel market, so kind of keep that in mind. That doesn't agree with everybody. But the amount of stuff you get for this seems to be pretty good, at least on the surface. So if we look at this, we have take part in a unique mission to fix up the abandoned outpost equipment from this decoration set inspired by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And you're going to see the item is exclusive to the cartel market. 2 remote trading outpost cantinas neglected, 4 remote trading outpost spire basins, 4 remote trading outpost fountains, 8 remote trading outpost cargoes stack, 8 remote trading outpost receptacles, 8 remote trading outpost illuminated receptacle, and again these are all neglected. 10 remote trading outpost pathway lights, 8 remote trading outpost chandeliers, 8 remote trading outpost street lamps, 16 remote trading outpost sconce, 8 remote trading outpost water tanks, 1 contact the manufacturer unlock. And this is the new thing that they're trying out for this one. So it's just an item in here. You're going to see all of that stuff there. I have also built myself a list here, so we have something to look at. Now, let's go ahead and purchase this. So it's 2,500 cartel coins. I don't know that this will ever go on sale. It might, but we're just going to go ahead and buy it. So now it is sitting here. We can claim it. And it is now in our inventory. All right, so I would guess eventually you're going to start to see these show up on the GTN. It's been out for a little while now. Let's check that real quick. We'll go ahead and bounce back to our other stronghold. I'm going to put this, I just came out to Tatooine. I figured it's an empty stronghold. We'll have plenty of places to put stuff to actually explore these. Okay, so what is different about this one? Well, we popped this list up, and you can see that we've got this list of all of these items that they have made available in this bundle, right? So that's the bundle. We've got one on our server now for sale for 2 billion credits. It's actually not that bad. It is expensive, but it's not absolutely horrendously horrible. I don't know that I would sell 2,500 cartel coins for 2 billion credits. I don't know what the going rate is these days. So, okay, so what makes this one different? So we have these items, cantinas, spires, all the stuff that we kind of listed. But if you do this mission, so down here at the bottom, I've got this outpost repairs unlock. It then opens up, oops, sorry, wrong monitor. There we go. It opens up this stuff, which is all of the same things again. So if you look at, we've got the neglected version of everything, and then it adds in the 2 cantina bartenders, a Diogna pet, and D5CO mini pet. So we've got the neglected version. We run this outpost repairs unlock. That opens up the repaired versions. So it doubles everything because they have said you don't lose these neglected versions, right? So you keep all of these, then you get another full set, plus the cantina bartenders, plus the 2 mini pets. So that's the idea behind this. Okay, so let's head back out to Tatooine. And we'll start to see if we can find these. I have not gone out and researched any of this, so all of this is going to be basically just first impression stuff. So, oh, I thought I could survive that. I was being optimistic. Alright, let's be a little more cautious. You can survive this fall. You just have to be a little more careful than I was. Okay. So I'm thinking to start here. We'll go ahead and use our... It's been a long time since I've been on my Tatooine stronghold. There should be. Where is the entrance? Or is it? It might be underground. Yeah, I think it's underground. There it is. Alright. So we're going to use the kind of the landing bay here because we've got walls, we've got all kinds of different hooks, right? We can pretty much put anything we want in here. So I think we'll be able to work everything through. Okay. Let's unmount, heal up, and let's open this up. Okay, so it does actually put them all in as separate objects. Alright, so there's the contract. So, what we're going to do here first is we'll try to do this in a logical way. Actually, I think... Which is that one? Pathway, remote training outpost, pathway light. Okay, I don't know if they've got the same names. Okay, first thing we have, remote trading outpost cantina. Let's just do a quick preview of these. So there's the cantina. There's the light. There's a fountain. Cargo stack. Receptacle. Chandelier. Street lamp, sconce, water tank, whatever that is, spire basin, and illuminated receptacle. Okay, so this one, does it say? Yeah, it does say. So this will fit on a starship hook or a centerpiece hook. So let's start with that one. We'll just open these one at a time. And I'm hoping... Okay, they all do have the word remote. That's going to make life a lot easier. That's what I was hoping for. If I just search for remote... Yeah, that'll at least give us a good chunk of these. Okay, so if you haven't ever seen the decoration system in the Old Republic, we do have these hooks that we can hook things to. We'll click on this centerpiece hook, I believe. Is this a centerpiece or a starship? That's a starship. Let's change it to centerpiece B. Seems reasonable. We'll apply that. Alright, we're going to start back here farther. We'll click on that centerpiece. We're going to open up remote. And we will place the cantina. Alright, so that is a relatively large piece. Let's see if we can slide it back into the corner as far as we can get it. I was hoping to be able to put both of them in here. We may or may not be able to do that. Okay, so this is the first piece. It is a cantina. Looks like we've got 4 entrances. 1, 2, are they directly opposed from each other? 5 entrances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entrances. We have a bar that we can stand behind. The question is, I don't think I can decorate within here, right? I can only do the hook, so it doesn't have hooks of its own on the inside here. Which I didn't expect, but there you go. Okay. So I'm seeing... What am I seeing? I'm seeing a broken droid. Everything else seems relatively functional. We got the same kind of... it's a little flickery. I see that the lights in the corners, or the arches, are flickering. Right, so the idea, I think, is it's run down, it's neglected, it's not working. All right. what's our next thing? We've got remote trading outpost pathway light. This will fit on floor small, floor medium, floor large, floor narrow. Okay, so we'll try. We'll just try to get these set up over here. All right. We're just going to go ahead and claim all of those. We'll do the same thing here. We'll say remote. Well, we'll spell remote correctly. Oh, okay. What was it? Remote. Oh, there's only 3. There we go. So we'll go ahead and place the light. Again, these are all the neglected versions. What's next? Let's do anything that's on a small hook. That way we can put these all together. So let's see. This one is... Oh, come on. My tooltips went away. There it is. This will fit on a floor medium, floor large. Okay, so that's mediums. What's this one? Floor medium, floor large. Floor small. Source. Stronghold decoration light. Ceiling large. Alright, we'll put that over here. Floor small. Wall small. We'll keep those over there. Wall medium. Let's drag that one down there. So a medium, medium. Floor large. Centerpiece. So what's that one? Spire basin. Okay. And floor small. Alright. So our next thing is the receptacle. 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 There we go. Alright, well, we've pretty much seen it, but again, busted pipe. This feels like it's designed to either... I don't know on that busted pipe. So this back to 0. Like, I could see putting this in where you could run the... Run it back into the wall, potentially. Alright, we'll slide it out a little bit so we can see it. Alright, so receptacle, I'm guessing trash can. Yeah. Again, we've got whatever's going on here. It's busted up. See flies flying around it, some kind of thing. Same theory on this light, definitely busted up and messed up. Alright. Our next small is the remote trading outpost street lamp. Alright, so we'll put that one. Actually, I'm going to do something real quick. Let's just put Bessie away so she's not in the way. Alright, remote outpost street lamp. Let's go ahead and slide that one out as well. Alright, so again, same thing. I hear bugs flying around it. We've got a cracked or busted whatever that's supposed to be. Flickering lights. Alright. Oops, let's not go there yet. What's next? We've got the... Come back. Doesn't like me. When we come back in, I think this is interfering with our tooltips, but... unlock the decoration. Trading outpost, illuminated receptacle. neglected. Okay, so this is an illuminated receptacle. Alright, well, let's put that here by the other receptacle. So, remote trading outpost, illuminated receptacle, and remote trading outpost receptacle. So, we'll take that one. Illuminated receptacle. Oh, okay. So, this one appears to be... Let's slide it out and away here. Okay, so it is a combo of the light and the receptacle. Okay. Not sure on that one, honestly. It's like, it is another decoration. So I don't mind the devs using like, okay, well, we did the model work on this. We did the model work on this. Let's just build one with them combined. It gives you some options. It gives you just another decoration. So not horrible, I guess. Okay, so that's all the small hooks. Then we've got here a... this one is lights wall. Wall small, wall medium, wall large. Okay, and it is called a remote trading outpost sconce. And we have 16 of these. Alright, I'm going to guess... Oh, actually, we can just put one right up... let's put one a little bit lower. So let's change this layout to... There we go. Let's just stick it right there. Remote trading outpost sconce. We'll place a couple of these. Rotation. There we go. Oh, I didn't get it straight, but... Okay, I kind of like that. It's a decent looking light. Definitely gives you a different look if you go... That's going to bug me, so I have to fix it. Let's put a couple more down here low. There we go. But yeah, it actually gives quite a different look depending on which way you put it. That's kind of cool. I like that one. And again, this is the neglected version, so. Alright, what's next? We've got a... Where's that ceiling one? Let's do that. Ceiling large. Do I have a ceiling large in here? What is that? Layout. Yep, that's a ceiling large. That will work. Okay. So we've got remote outpost chandelier. Ceiling large. Remote outpost chandelier. Okay, not as big as I thought it would be. Will it only fit on large? Yeah, it'll only fit on a ceiling large, so. Alright, I'm not seeing... Like it's flickering, but I don't think it's actually putting out a lot of light. Some of the decorations do put out light. What about these? Let's pull this one out. Yeah, so I don't think the neglected ones are putting out light. We'll see if the repaired ones are. Okay, well there we go. There's our chandelier. It's a chandelier. Nothing crazy there. Okay, what do we got next? We have got the remote trading outpost spire basin. This thing needs a floor large or a centerpiece. What do we have? Floor large should be... Starship, centerpiece. I think these are large. Or is this the large? Large standard arrangement. That's a medium. Okay. Well, we should be able to put that there. So let's try that. So our remote trading outpost, spire, basin, or something or other. Let's see if spire comes up. Remote trading outpost, spire, basin. Alright, place that. Pretty good size. I'm going to guess water at some point. This one's looking to be in pretty sad shape. I think this one would look good on Yavin. Yavin Rishi. I could see this actually being a good decoration, so... Alright, well there's that one. What do we got next? Let's see, we've got floor medium, and wall medium. Let's go back to the wall. Actually, we'll just stay back here. We should be able to set ourselves up with a couple of mediums here. There we go. Oh, did I save that? Nope. I often forget when you make this change, you have to actually apply it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so wall medium. This is the remote trading outpost. What do it call it? Remote trading outpost water tank. Oh, it goes on the wall. Okay. Remote trading outpost sconce, water tank. Actually, we should pick that one up. We'll put the repaired one and the broken one together so we can see the differences. That's got some possibilities. I can see that as it's a good solid decoration. Again, cracked glass. Leaky leaks, and probably, what does this thing look like in a rotated view? Can't get it to stay. Stay at 90. There you go. I actually kind of almost like it rotated. Now, we do have, again, broken pipe there. I like the 3 pipes up, I think, but let's rotate it the other way. Yeah, that, actually, I'm digging that one. Alright, let's put it back to 0. There, that's the default. Alright. Liking it. This one is a floor medium. It is the remote trading outpost fountain. I think we've got a couple of floor mediums here, so let's change this to a block of mediums. Alright, remote trading outpost fountain. Actually, without water running in it, if you just wanted to use it almost just like as a, I guess it's kind of got little drains in it, but I'm going to be interesting to see the difference on that one, because that actually almost doesn't look bad without the water running in it, right? Alright, and then our last one here is the remote trading outpost cargo stack. And this one will fit on a floor medium. I feel like we might want to move this one somewhere else, though, because Remote trading outpost cargo stack. This feels like it's going to be big. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it'd be, but let's put it over here. Oh wait, it's kind of got its own spot. All right, a lot going on this one. We've got a broken droid, another droid head, crates and barrels, droid parts, another droid head. Wow, whoever's astromech just got absolutely destroyed here. Okay. So that is, I believe, everything. Now, obviously, we got multiple copies of a lot of those. So that is the first round of decorations that we get. Now we've got this, which is a mission. So Bound to Legacy, source remote trading outpost decoration bundle, grants access to the mission, contact the manufacturer, grants your character access to the mission, contact the manufacturer, consumed on use. I would guess this is probably a one-time thing. Let's see. Yeah, it's not listed in my collections as claimable, at least right now. So let's go ahead and accept this. Receiving transmission. Still not seeing it in my collections. Okay. I have 6 hours to complete this. I would guess it just resets at the beginning of each day. I don't know. Okay. What does this say? This mission can be repeated 5 more times. Okay. And then we get Spire Basin, Outpost Fountain, Cargo Stack, Receptacle, Chandelier, Street Lamp, Sconce, Water Tank. Oh, there's another mission. So we don't get everything in this first round because I don't see the Cantina. And then there is the droid. All right. So what does it say to do? Examine damaged fountain. Hint, install neglected Spire Basin in Stronghold. Okay, great hint. Your new Stronghold furnishings you acquired seem to be in disrepair. You need to investigate what's wrong. Ensure you've installed the neglected Spire Basin from the remote trading outpost set and that you are in a stronghold you own. Important, this mission is repeatable once per purchase of the remote trading outpost decoration bundle. Good hint there. Okay, so yeah, welcome Debbie, good to have you with us. So this is a game called Star Wars The Old Republic. It's a MMO or an MMORPG, so massively multiplayer online role-playing game. If you've ever heard of games like WoW, you know, World of Warcraft, EverQuest, Ultima Online from way back, it's in that kind of category. Star Wars Galaxies was another one as well. So this has probably been my main game I have played for the last 13 years. So yeah, this is my commando. So, you know, he's a big gun holding guy. It's got ugly outfits. I made that one just to taunt somebody. Yeah, so it is my go-to. I am a Star Wars nut. Actually, that doesn't look bad. The Havoc set. I like the Havoc set. That one looks like I've been through some stuff. Let's see. We'll put our armor back on. That's the one I've been running. MMORPG. Yeah, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Oftentimes, most people just call them MMOs now for massively multiplayer. When these type of games launch, they are an extension. I don't know how long you've been a gamer, but if you go back into the classics, like pen and paper role-playing games, right? Your Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that. That's the roots of this. Then you had electronic versions of those that were called MUDs, multi-user dungeons. Then we had MUDs, Moos, and Mushes. I think a Moo is a multiplayer object oriented, and the Mush was the multi-user shared hallucination, if I remember right. Those were basically text-based, but online, but all text-based. So think Dungeons and Dragons just being played online. Okay, yeah. So if you played WoW, this is a very similar style. It's what we call the Holy Trinity. You've got tanks, you've got healers, you've got DPS. You run missions. You can go on. You can play group. There's PvP. You can do things like raids or group content. There's tons of story and tons of voice acting in this. And if we have time, we might even go throw snowballs at people because it is the Winter Life Day event. So out of Muds, Moos, and Mushes came the graphical versions of Muds, which became MMOs. Going way back, if you look into the mid-90s, you had some games like Meridian 59. You had one called The Realm. But really, Ultima Online, I think it was 97, was probably the first one that really created this. It's the great-grandfather of the MMO. After Ultima Online, then you had EverQuest that came out, and that was another big jump forward. And then after EverQuest, it was WoW. World of Warcraft was a huge one. And then there have been hundreds since. There's lots and lots of versions of these. Okay, so our mission tells us to examine the damaged fountain. So let's go do that. So notice that they have changed it. It is highlighted. Actually, if you want to, I am happy to jump up. I'll show you the snowball throwing. We can come back to this. I've got a couple hours. Let's go back to Nar Shaddaa, because if it gets too late, people won't be throwing as many snowballs. So we'll go do that now, and we'll come back to this. This is a good stopping spot. So for our developers for this game, this is a new style. So we bought this decoration bundle in the cash store, and then they've attached a mission to it to unlock a whole nother set of decorations. Games like this, I pay a subscription. I'm a subscriber to this game. You can play this one for free. So if you are into Star Wars, there is a free-to-play version of it. But then they have what they call their cash store, which in this case is called the Cartel Market. And that's where you can buy currency and buy things. So Cartel coins, as a subscriber, I get a monthly allotment. I have a ton right now. I don't spend them very often, so I have 80,000. But yeah, I can go and buy things up here. So okay, let's see if we can find anybody who has thrown snowballs today. It is a Thursday, so I'm not sure. Here we go. We've got at least 1, 2 people. Nope, they're not throwing snowballs. Now I can throw snowballs at anybody, but what we're looking for is this right here, the overheated gift droid. So I'm gonna throw a tinsel bomb at him. Put little tinsels on him. Then I'm going to throw a Life Day snowball. Bing. And then I'm going to fire up my snowball cannon, because everybody should have a snowball cannon. And so that completed a mission. The mission gives me a hollow tree decoration. I've thrown a lot of snowballs, so I have 999. I'm capped out on those. So. And so what we're going to do now is, with these other people throwing snowballs, basically, I can throw a snowball at anybody. I can throw a snowball at this person if I want to, right? I'll hit him with the cannon. Boom. But now that I have dusted him with snowflakes, so if you look here, we've got these debuffs on. I can't throw one at him again. Well, I can, but I won't get the mission. But these overheated droids, as long as somebody else throws a snowball, then if I throw mine, it resets to me, and I can actually get the mission every time. I've done this for hours. They do 4 events throughout the year. Okay, so that's a currency. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so that one's gone away. Let's see where these people are going. See if we can find it. Oh, here's another one. Watch this. This thing will go crazy and should just start flinging snowballs at us. At least until... Well, why did you shoot it? Don't shoot it. But basically, when they go red like that, oh, that person's hugging a Wookiee. That's another achievement you can get. If you find Wookiees, if we can get ourselves lined up here correctly. Come on. This one's finicky. I've never been very good at hugging the Wookiees. Too close. Too close. Oh, I don't have him clicked on. That's my fault. There we go. We'll hug the Wookiee. There's an achievement for doing that 1,500 times that I'm probably never going to get. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. So you can see little snowflakes trailing off of me. Okay, so when it goes from red to green now, it won't attack anymore. And then we can just sit and grind these out. And so anyway, so what we're trying to get here is a currency. A currency called snow-covered parcels. Now, it's not as popular as it used to be. When this event first hit, you'd see like 50 people in a line just pelting this thing with snowballs. And it's probably more like that on the weekends. Okay, so if we look in here, we should have somewhere in our currency. Okay, it's not in there. I don't see it in there. Don't see it in there. There it is. Snow-covered parcels. So I get these snow-covered parcels, and then I can trade them in for mounts and life day robes and all kinds of stuff. So there is a mission. So there's a few different things. So like if I find, you know, this Wookiee, there's like 12 Wookiees I think you can hug a day on this planet. So there is a mission here to hug 10 Wookiees, and that will give me hold on, hug a Wookiee. There we go. Okay, that is not the right reward. Let's see if we can get that to change. Remote trade. Yeah, that's a visual glitch, but what I will get is something called conquest points. So conquest points. So right now I have 1 out of 25 special snowflakes, and there should be a Wookiee hugger one in here somewhere. I can't remember. But yeah, so you get these conquest points that gives you rewards. It's very levelly treadmill. MMOs tend to be that way. Bodar is not. Your companion's not huggable. I also bought like Wookiees to put in my stronghold and tried to hug them. They don't count either. From what I can tell, and I haven't really pushed this too hard. So if we look at my achievements, I have the achievement for hugging Wookiees. So that was like 1, I think. That was probably like 5. That was like probably 10 or 25. That one was 50. And I got the Wookiee hugging champion title. Then this last one, I've done 72 out of 1,500. I could grind this out. I know on this planet, I think there's about 12, and I think once you hug them, I think it's per character. You can only hug them once a day. There's some on Fleet. There's like 3 or 4 on Fleet. There's probably some on Coruscant. There's probably some on Droman Kos. Trying to think if there's any other planets that have snowballs and Wookiees. But at least those. And so if I really wanted this, if I wanted to pursue this, and I've been tempted, this would be boring stream content. I could basically just go around, hug all the Wookiees, log this character off, log another character on, go around, hug all the Wookiees, and just grind it out. I used to do more of that kind of stuff when I was not, if I'm not streaming, I'll do something like that while I'm watching a movie on Netflix or something like that, just to kill some time, so. Also, this used to be, I don't know if it still is, because I am at max level. This used to give you experience as well. You could actually level your character doing this, but... Oh, it's... Yeah, it is... MMOs tend to have a lot of things. Now, I'll compare it to Stardew a little bit, though. One thing about games like this is, one, if you don't like the first or third person style running around, it's a tab targeting style game. So I've got this droid targeted, so I can be looking this direction, and I can still attack that droid, right? Like, it's not like a first person shooter. So because that's targeted, anything I do will go directly to that droid. So like if I target that person, now, you know, I can throw a tinsel bomb at that person. And that's another real player. The one in blue is a person. The green one is an NPC. That's a computer component person. But anyway, much like Stardew though, like once you get the interface down, you don't start with this many things. I've got a ton of stuff on my bars and things like that. All right, we'll see if we can get this one to start pelting us with snowballs. So it does a pretty good job of walking you through things. I'm trying to get close enough that he'll aggro me. There we go. But anyway, so it will give you like a skill, and it'll give you a couple skills, and you kind of work your way up to having all this kind of stuff going on. But yeah, there's a lot to it. Now, as far as MMOs go, this one is very story driven, more so than many of them. It would be nice if SWTOR was huggable, though, Chris. I would just go and hug him for hours on end. So anyway, I don't do this as much anymore for a couple of reasons. I have like 8,000 parcels, and I've pretty much bought everything that I want off of the holiday vendor. Anyway. So this is one of 4 events that they run throughout the year. So this is called Life Day. Wookiee Life Day is kind of the Star Wars, I guess, canon version of Christmas. Then they just added a Spring Abundance Festival. So that one hits in the spring. That one has cooking, fishing, all kinds of stuff like that. In the late summer, there's the Nar Shaddaa Life Day, or Nar Shaddaa Night. Oh, what's it called? Nar Shaddaa. Crap, I'm spacing on the name. Nightlife event. It's basically casino gambling. And then that's the 4. So one for kind of each season. Yeah, nightlife. Yep. That one's the same. They added a few new things this year to it, so I did it just enough to get the new things. I've ground that one out before as well. This isn't bad, though. Like I said, if you're just going to sit at your computer and watch, watch YouTube or watch Netflix or something, I've done that before, just grinding these out. We'll probably check on Saturday. We'll see if on Saturday there's a bigger group. Because it is something to watch when you've got 30 to 50 people all just pelting a droid with snowballs. It is pretty funny. And these are completely optional. I know there are some players that don't care for the snowball event. Because you can hit anybody. So any player, like those two are 2 real players. Let's get all the way back to pretty much maximum range so we can really heave our snowballs at the guy. Makes the cannon look better. So yeah, this is not all that engaging, to be honest, but... Alright, let's see, how close are we to popping anything for Conquest? Yeah, I'm not going to do 25, so... Okay, let's go ahead and jump back to Tatooine. And we will continue with our stronghold decoration-y thing. So, okay, so it looks like we got at least 2 missions to go through. Outpost repairs unlock is the one that we just got. Who needs elevators? Okay, so we put that up, we put all of those up, and these are all the neglected versions. Let's go ahead. Shouldn't need to heal myself up, but... Okay, so now the mission is telling me to examine the damaged fountain. Now, I did want to do a little bit of an experiment here. Can I change that layout? Let's see. Nope, I can't. There's put another one over here. Because we do have more than one of these. Remote trading outpost fountain. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Pick that one up. It is the... Actually, it might not be in Civic. Remote trading outpost. Oh, it's the Spire. It was the Spire. Spire. There we go. Okay. So the system is smart enough to know that any one that you have placed will actually work for the mission. Cool. I didn't know if it would default to just one or not. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what this does. Examine damaged fountain. Water does not seem to be flowing to the fountain. Well, there you go. Alright, read the owner's manual. The new stronghold furnishings you seem to be disrepair. You need to investigate what's wrong. The owner's manual might have some helpful guidance. Important. The mission is repeatable, yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's read that real quick. Congratulations on the purchase of your new trading outpost equipment. You can look forward to many years of enjoying these reliable facility upgrades. At Mexshaw Fine Furnishings, keeping things fun, fashionable, and functional is our top priority. You shipped me broken stuff. In the unlikely event of malfunctions or manufacturing defects, we include diagnostic equipment in every shipment. Simply run the diagnostic scan and your data will automatically be uploaded and repairs scheduled. No fuss, no hassle. Contact manufacturer for extended terms and conditions and for full descriptions of issues covered by no fuss, no hassle repair guarantee. Void or prohibited. Serial number 4782948897. Mexshaw Fine Furnishings GC. All right, we'll read the manual. All right, so that opened up what is known as a temporary bar. So you'll notice here I got a new icon. It's kind of slightly blocked. Let's go ahead and I will move this out of the way. Let's put it over there for now. There we go. So it's giving me a run diagnostic, activate self-diagnostic tool to detect problems and upload issues. Scanning for recognized equipment, verifying serial numbers, connecting to service database. Error, connection timeout, contact director manufacturer. All right, search for the manufacturer, hint, reference owner's manual. All right, search for the manufacturer, hint, reference owner's manual. So I probably have an owner's manual somewhere. Yep, there it is. So it says search for the manufacturer, which means we are probably heading to Mexshaw. Since this is Mexshaw Fine Furnishings, it feels like that's where it's going to send us to. What does this do? That just opens the galaxy map. Oh, okay. That's a huge hint there. It actually just opens up the galaxy map to Mexshaw. So they've made this one pretty simple. Mexshaw is an interesting planet. It is an hollowed out asteroid with a shield, so... All right, we are going to, I don't want to say cheat, But we are going to just travel to Mekshah this way. Now, my Mekshah stronghold is actually one that I spent a stream decorating one day. So I'll show you what they can look like if you put decorations into them. Or at least the way I decorated mine. Everybody can do theirs their own way. It might be a little noisy. I can't remember. Alright, so I have a couple of bouncers. I put different speeders in like they had pulled up here. Got a ship there. We got huge, big, giant droids in there. I don't think there's anything else out here. I set kind of up like a little canteen area here, although it didn't have a ton of stuff in it. This is kind of my back lot of droids and equipment and things like that. I set it up as kind of like almost like you'd show up here and barter in illicit goods. Was the theme that we went for here. So up here, then we've got crates and weapons and armors and missiles and just anything you would want to buy on the black market. We got some hollow tanky stuff things out here. And then over here, this is kind of your illicit force stuff, holocrons and things like that. So this is one I decorated on stream years ago at this point. It's been quite a while. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just go down to the planet. Actually, Mekshah, we probably didn't save a lot of time doing that. But yeah, this is a new thing for them. This is the first time they've put missions into a decoration bundle. We will see where it goes. I'm not opposed to it yet. I hope the game doesn't start to nickel and dime people too much, at least for subscribers. Okay. Let's see if we can find where we need to go. Doesn't really show on that map, so for those of you who are longtime viewers of my SWTOR combat or content here, a way to figure out where you need to go is we'll go and we will find our speeder, and we'll notice that the speeder point for Slugfall Cantina is green. That means the game thinks that's the closest location. Now, we could travel on the speeder, but since I've been here before, we can just go directly to, I think it's just the Slugfall Harbor. So we'll just spend the money and quick travel over there. But yeah, for 2,500 cartel coins, though, this does seem to give a lot of stuff. So, okay, let's see if we can figure out where we need to go. Well, there's the cantina. Oh, there it is right there. Search for the manufacturer. So somewhere in this area is the manufacturer. I don't think we're going to run into any combat, so I'm not going to worry about getting my companion out. Still have... Oh! Okay, there's Wookiees on Mekshah. So that's another planet you could add to it. We will hug that Wookiee. Oh, there's a lot. Actually, these are all relatively close as well. I might have to investigate this, because if they're all like in a real tight configuration here, and I could get through like 5-6 Wookiees in a few minutes, I might consider. Okay, so let's see. That's 1, 2. Did we hug this one? 3, 4. I don't know if it gave me credit for that one or not. it'll tell us that we've already hugged this Wookiee. Yeah, effect condition failed. I think we've already hugged that one. Okay, so what did we say? 1, 2, 3. What was that? 4. This one's 5. I can't remember if we got this one yet or not. Maybe 5. Alright, I don't see any down there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, this might be worth it because you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All in a row? Again, it probably wouldn't be something I would do on stream, but that's a potentially doable thing. Okay, let's get back on our mission, though. Okay, contact the manufacturer, enter the warehouse. So we got to within range, and now it has given us a clickable, so... Well, that's one way to let them know we're here. Search the area. Okay. Okay, so this is a new interface that they added to 7.6. I've heard mixed feelings about it. Some people like it, some people don't. I am in the camp of, I think it is cool. I think as a developer, it gives them another tool to do missions. That being said, I would not want to see all of the cutscene content go over to this, right? But I think in the right situations, this could be a cool interface. We saw this on the dynamic encounters on Tatooine as well. They used this interface for accessing a terminal, which makes sense, right? If you're accessing a terminal, you don't need a cutscene or the conversation tree style. This is actually more, I would say, immersive because it's the kind of thing you're going to do. The other thing I like about this interface is it keeps like a text chain type of thing of your choices and stuff. So, okay, so we don't have a lot of options on this one, but the terminal has a layer of dust on its keypad. It hasn't been used in some time. We'll press the key. The screen flickers to life. Welcome to the Mexshaw Fine Furnishings Automated Self-Service Support Terminal. How can we make your day fun, fashionable, and functional? All right, well, let's see what the company information says. Mexshaw Fine Furnishing has been a purveyor of fun, fashionable, and functional storefront and cantina furnishings for centuries. We pride ourselves on our... The marketing blurb continues at length, providing no useful information. Okay, back to the main menu. View catalog. Welcome to the Mexshaw Fine Furnishings Automated Self-Repair Terminal. Okay, querying databank. After a moment, garbled text scrolls across the screen, page after page. The databank seems to be corrupted. Press back key. All right. Schedule repairs. Have you completed our no fuss, no hassle self-diagnostic scan? We're going to say no. Please follow the instructions in your helpful owner's manual to complete diagnostics. We'll automatically upload your issue to our databanks and schedule repairs. Return you to the main menu. All right, schedule repairs. Yes, we have done that. Please enter your diagnostic upload confirmation code so that we can access your file. Select one. I don't have a confirmation code. Enter some random numbers. Let's try that. After a moment, garbled text scrolls across the screen, page after page. The database needs to be corrupted. Press the back key. Gotta say, this does feel like automated self-service phone conversations. So they've captured that. Yes. Select one. I don't have a confirmation code. No confirmation code, no problem. Please provide us with your purchase record archive code. Express frustration by giving the terminal a solid kick. Enter some random numbers. Select one you don't have. We'll start at the bottom. All right. And it's going to take us all the way back to the beginning. What do you want to bet? Yep. Schedule repairs. Now, I think I can just hit the numbers on the keyboard. Yep. 1. Give it a solid kick. The terminal screen jitters and sparks fly. You hear a faint alarm from the warehouse nearby. All right, well, that's definitely... Oh, can we get back into it? Okay, we can. Cool. I just want to see what the options are. I don't have a confirmation code. I don't have a purchase record archive code. We understand it's hard to keep track of all the paperwork. Just enter your Fine Furnishings membership number and we'll be able to assist you. Okay, so there's the kick again. Random numbers. I think those are always going to give us the same thing. So we're just going to keep going down this rabbit hole here. Well, we'll need more information about your purchase to continue. Please enter your item serial number and your contact information, and a representative will contact you via our live chat service. Enter 4782949897 from your owner's manual and your comlink information. We appreciate your patience. A live representative will contact you shortly. All right, so down here you can see we've got a little thing that kicked up. I'm kind of curious. Oh, this mission can be repeated 5 more times. Okay, we could do it again. No, this mission is repeatable once per purchase of the remote trading outpost. So I can't do it again. I don't know why it says 5 more times. Okay, I'm torn. I could reset this mission, but I think we'd have to go back to Tatooine and click on the thing again. Then we'd have to go through that again. I don't know what the step would be to search the area. I'm going to guess it's going to get us to this same thing, so we're just going to go ahead and continue. Okay, so this is a completely new interface. I have not seen this one before. Similar to what we just said. I think they showed this maybe on the live stream. I can't remember. Hey, you're on camera, you know. That's company property. Okay, so it still remembers that I kicked it. So this would have gotten us there as well. Let's see. It deserved it. As representative of Mexshaw Fine Furnishings, I'd like to politely request that you desist damage in our service terminal, please. If you don't help me, you're next. The equipment I bought is broken. The equipment I bought from you is inoperable. I'm sorry, I was frustrated. I purchased equipment that arrived broken. All right, let's go with that one. I'm so sorry to hear that. It seems you must have had trouble with our no hassle, no fuss self-diagnostic data upload. If you completed the self-scan and still have your diagnostic tools, you can transfer that data directly to me via comlink. Can't you just send me new equipment? It's our policy to get a full assessment of the problem so we can help you in the best way possible, up and including full replacement if the requirements are met. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for swinging in. It's always fun to see somebody who hasn't seen the game before. But yeah, have a good night. We'll see you later. Uh-oh. I think I accidentally clicked on something there. Who are you? Okay. I'm sorry. My audio meters are acting funny in OBS. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. If you can't hear me, you can't tell me, but oh. Yeah, I think everything's still working. So, okay, let's see. Can you just send me new equipment? That's where we were. You're testing my patient. Here's the data. Okay, I'll upload the data then. Thank you so much. One moment while I receive and analyze your information. Oh, goodness. I've never seen this error code before. That sounds bad. There are a number of catastrophic electrical issues and some kind of biomass clogging the liquid flow lines. Given the severity of these issues, I'm authorized to provide you with a specialized repair droid. Please visit Loading Bay 412-8XY to retrieve your droid. When it is in range of your damaged equipment, engage its repair mode and relax as it does all the work. Thank you for your patience. All right, where does it want us to go next? Retrieve repair droid. The new stronghold furnishings required seems to be in disrepair. You need to investigate what's wrong. You assign a special repair droid to address your issues. Collect it from the shipping bay. All right, that is probably... Honestly, it's probably just as fast just to drive over there. Oh, there's Life Day droids over here as well. Are there Wookiees? Let's do a little detour and look. Okay, there we go. The OBS meters are working again. Yeah, I don't see Wookiees. So. Alright, so this must be one of the... I'm going to guess this is one of the pets that we're going to get. Clear, retrieve the repair droid, perform repairs, hint, return to the fountain in your stronghold. Unique, find furnishings, repair droid. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to Tatooine here. I appreciate the subscription. Thanks so much. Yep, have fun. Catch you later. Ugh. That one hit pretty hard. All right, so we are back. Perform repairs, or I might just be able to click on that. There's the repair droid. Oh, we get a fade to black and everything. All right, okay, so what did we get? We got the Outpost Cantina. We got the D5CO DJ droid. Remote training outpost sconce, street lamp, chandelier, cargo stack, spire, receptacles, bar. Oh, there's the new one. Remote trading outpost bartender female. That's the repaired. Male. Remote trading outpost receptacle. And then another mission. So let's go ahead and accept that. Okay, so if we look... So this is the list of ones that came in the bundle, right? So that's what we unlocked at the beginning of the stream, and then we got that bottom mission, right? This outpost repairs unlock. Then what they just gave us by doing that mission is essentially this set, which are basically the same things. If you look, it's just the two cantina bartenders. But all of the other ones we have the neglected versions, and then we got the clean version. So there's not a neglected bartender, and there's not a neglected mini pet and stuff like that. So we started out with these, and now we just unlocked these. And again, 2 cantinas, 4 spires, things like that. So let's go ahead while we are here, and we will go back through these, and we'll try to see if we can take a look at the differences. So, okay. Oh, jeez, I was on the wrong tab. I'm like, where did they go? Okay, so that's the mini pet. We'll move that out of the way. That is the mission. Okay, so the first one here is the remote trading outpost street lamp. So let's go ahead and we'll get this one. And then we'll just click on this. Remote outpost illuminated remote lamp. Let's see if that gets us. Okay. So we'll place this one. Oh, nope, that is not the one we want. Actually, we'll go ahead and do this one. Let's just put it over here instead. Street lamp, place. There we go. And then let's go ahead and hide these. I'm also going to go back in. And just put this one. Actually, let's drop it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, our first one was the broken one. So we can see the flickering lights, little broken dome, and flies flying around it. Let's go ahead and get Bessie out of the way there. There we go. Okay, so this one has a little dude in it, the Diagnoga. So that's all repaired. Oh, it's got a little, like, glowy fly around that one. So these are, like, bad bugs, I guess. And that's a good bug. I still don't think it's actually putting out light, though. I mean, it is up here, I guess, but it's not illuminating the ground, so. Alright, so there's number 1. Let's go ahead and... Is it this one? Yeah, let's pick that one up. And we'll move it over here. Remote outpost, remote tracking outpost. Illuminated receptacle. Okay, let's place that one back there. There we go. Okay. So what's this one? This one is the pathway light. So let's go back and check for the pathway light. Come on, tooltips. Being finicky today. There we go. Pathway light. So we've got the neglected version, which is the one we already put up. And then we've got the fixed version. Alright, so again, the light part's working. I wanted to see if... So I'm like seeing like a little bit of rust and corrosion. Apologies for whatever just happened outside my window. Okay, they seem to have stopped. So it does look like it's still got the kind of the corrosion bit. So I didn't know which way they would go with this, right? Would they actually make it more pristine or just fix the electronics? This feels like it's just fixing the electronics. So same kind of thing though. While this one didn't have bugs flying around it, this one does have the little glowy fireflies or lightning bugs. Oh, depending on which part of the country you live in. So, all right. Next, we have our receptacle. So let's find that one. All right, that's the cantina. Come on. All right, well, those are the bartenders. We'll move them out of the way. All right, let's just... I'm going to completely reload the interface here. Force it to reload. Hopefully that'll fix whatever visual glitch we're getting there. There we go. Okay, so we're looking for chandelier, cargo stack, water tank, fountain. Okay, that's the sconce. Okay, that's the receptacle. Alright, we'll put the chandelier down there so we'll know where it's at. Cargo stack also went in the hallway. Water tank went over to the left. Fountain went over there. Sconces we'll do next. Spire goes over to the left. Illuminated receptacle we'll do next. Okay, so receptacle, illuminated receptacle, and sconces. Actually, let's just open them all. Or this section, so. Alright. So we've got our one receptacle. Let's see if we can get ourselves another one. Remote, not illuminated, remote trading outpost receptacle. We'll place this one down. Go ahead and put this one back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. Okay, so comparing these, we've got this one. Again, it's got like trash in it, flies buzzing around, the broken thing. This one, oh, we've got the little Diagnoga thing back. Lights are working. No steam coming out of it. Pipe is fixed. Oh, it's animated too. He pops up and goes away. Does that also happen on this one? Or does he always just popped out of there? Let's see if we can get to where we can see both. Yep, he dropped down into the fluid. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we did the lamp. We did the pathway light. We did the receptacle. Let's do this combined version. Remote trading outpost, illuminated receptacle. Should be that one. Alright, so same thing here. I'm going to guess it's same repairs. We've got the creature inside, the light's working, that light's working. So again, it's the same thing as these two, just combined into one. So this one, to me, is probably, I don't want to say the most disappointing. I mean, it is just yet another decoration, but it is kind of the, I don't know, the more bang for your buck, I guess, type of thing. All right. Let's see if we can find our sconce. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that one up. And then we will pick that one up. Place that one. Rotate it 90 degrees. Alright, so again, very similar. These are actually casting light, though. You can see the effect on the wall. So the broken ones, while they flicker, are not doing any kind of a lighting effect. This one definitely is, which makes me wonder. Let's try something here. Let's... what was that called? The street lamp? Yeah, street lamp. Let's place this one down. And then let's rotate it. It's hard to tell. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't think that one's putting out any light, but those definitely are. I like this one. As a decoration, I definitely like this one. So, okay. So we got the neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired. Let's go ahead and jump over here and get ourselves our ceiling fan. So this is our ceiling. So that's the working version. Again, don't think it's casting actual light. I don't see any pool of light here on the floor, but all right, there's not a lot to say about that one. It's just a ceiling light. So okay, over here we have the fountain, I believe. This is the Outpost fountain. There's the cantina, Outpost fountain. Ugh. Sorry, pressed the wrong button there. Alright, there we go. Honestly, for this one, I think I can see uses for both of these. Like some of these, unless you're building like a scene where you want something to be broken down, you know, or look a little cluttered, you might not want to use the neglected ones. But this, to me, doesn't look neglected. There's no water running through it, but it can look fine, whereas this one would have water running through it. Like if I was going to place these out on my Tatooine, I'd probably want the non-watered version. This would be a giant waste. So. Okay, let's see what else we got. Looks like we have water. Oops. Get better at jumping. There we go. So yeah, water flowing down from the top. Decent little water effects. Cool. Not a bad decoration. Okay, what do we have here? We have our, I think, just water tank. Remote Outpost decoration bundle. Water tank. Okay, where are you? Spire basin, cargo stack, water tank. Alright, let's go ahead and slide this one down as far as we can and over, so we can at least kind of look at them. Oh, there's our little buddy again. So there's definitely a theme going on with that. Now, I've never been to Galaxy's Edge. So, chat, tell me, are these guys all over the place at Galaxy's Edge? What's going on there? Because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, the thing I do want to check on this one, though, is if we rotate it, what happens? Does he just stick to the side? Or does it actually rotate? I doubt it's going to rotate. I would be very surprised if it actually rotates, but that would be really cool. Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't surprise me. To have the water actually change, I don't know if they've got that functionality available to them. Which is too bad, because I like this one sideways. I think it actually looks really good sideways. Now, I haven't seen the little creature. Oh, did he just... There you go. He popped out from the side, so... That's unfortunate. Or at least maybe I would have included one where... Oh, honestly, you know, much like they did with the combo, I could have seen them putting 2 sets of these in. One with the water sideways and one with the water vertical and horizontal. That's too bad. I've never played Star Wars Outlaws. This isn't Star Wars Outlaws, so sorry you don't like the Star Wars stuff. All right, let's go ahead and put this one back up to vertical. There we go. All right, so next we have the Trading Post Neglected Spire Basin. That's this one. Now that's probably going to be on a relatively large hook, so I guess we'll just throw it over here. They'll be a little ways away, but Spire Basin repaired. Alright, so this one looks a lot better. Like the old one, the neglected one is just kind of a rock, but I could see this one. Like I said, I think this one would work well on Rishi or the Yavin Stronghold. So that one's not too bad. Okay, so we are through. We've got the cantina we haven't done yet. Spire basins, the fountains, the trash receptacles, cargo stack, chandeliers, water tanks, street lamps, pathway lights, sconces. Okay, I think we just have the... Yeah, the 2 cantina bartenders, the mini pet left. Alright, so let's look at what we've got there. We've got the cargo stack. Let's get the cargo stack next. Alright, so that one we stuck over here. So we'll put the fixed one over here. So I don't know what a fixed pile of cargo looks like. Cargo stack. Oh, so all the things are actually in a repaired mode. So over here you've got, you know, again, the broken up astromech, all the broken down droids and stuff. Over here, well, at least the astromech is put back together. This droid is still asleep or whatever he's doing. There's still a droid head. The containers look mostly the same. There's our little Diagnogas back again. So that's lit up. That's a little bit different. They're rotated, strangely enough. Let's go back in. I don't think I rotated it, did I? No, that one's not rotated. Interesting that they actually put one in rotated opposite. So that is probably just a import error. I would say they probably meant to put them in the same way, but it's interesting that they actually come in rotated 180 degrees from each other. Okay, let's see. These are mostly the same. It looks like the big change between these is going to be the fixed droid and the little guy in your in your tank. The lid of the tank looks like it's popped off, so he could pop his head open, because there's the lid of the tank and the droid stuff there. Okay. What do we have left? Okay, we've got the cantina, so let's go back in, because I might have to remove this. I'm not sure if I can get both of these in here. So this is the neglected cantina. So it's basically just an empty shell. We've got a broken droid. I think I'm seeing... Is that supposed to be cobwebs? I think it's supposed to be cobwebs. Kind of looks like it. Flickering lights, you know, lights that aren't working. Archway lights that appear to be flickering out. Even that bar light, yeah, it looks to be flickering. Alright, I'll see if I can get both of them in here, but I don't know if we can. So we'll open up the cantinas. Alright, so it should go on... See, I think we put it on... which one of these do we put it on? Let's see if we can pick that one up. Pick up. Which one of those did I put it on? Yeah, so that one's on that one over there. So this one's going to be the farthest one away from it. So let's try to place this here. Actually, not too bad. We'll offset it a little bit just so the roofs don't hit, but looks like we can get them both in here. Okay, so we got neglected one on the right, the fixed one on the left. Again, archway lights have been repaired. Let's see if we can find a sign. Oh, so not only is the sign not flickering, right? So here we have the flickering sign. Over here, it's changed to blue. And at least that one, it looks like the text is different. Oh, no, it is doing the flicker. But it's blue. Are there any other signs? Do they have different text? Looks like line, V, trapezoid. I'm sure it's Arabic. I just can't read Arabic. So that's definitely a different sign. Yep, so the sign graphic is different. Okay. Inside, the disco droid is repaired. Everything's kind of lit up. Is that a working... Yep, it's a working jukebox. You probably won't be able to hear the music because I have music shut off, so I don't get copyright claimed. Looks like we have hot drinks sitting around on our different things like that. More stuff here. The bar definitely is more lit up. I hear something. Is that our buddy? There he is. There's definitely a theme of these guys being in everything here. Okay, so compared to the neglected one, again, the geometry is pretty much the same, but everything is broken down. Okay, let's see. I think that is... Oh, no, we've got the... So these are new. Okay, so in the first set... Let's go ahead. So in the first set, we had the cantinas, the spires, the fountains, the illuminated trash receptacles, the cargo stacks, chandeliers, water tanks, street lamps, pathway lights, and sconces. Those are all the neglected set. Then when they gave us the second set after that first mission, they added the 2 cantina bartenders, the Dianoga mini pet, and we haven't got the D5CO mini pet, but I think that is this thing in here. Oh, can I click on that? Nope, that was the thing. Okay, so that was the first set. That's the second set. So we do have the cantina bartenders, male and female, that we can place. So let's go ahead and claim both of those. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to guess I still can't place them in here unless... Oh, no, I think... Did they say there's a new hook type? Let's try that. let's go ahead and change our layout here. Large, medium ring, starship, centerpiece cross. There it is, cantina. Okay. So I do remember them talking about this in the live stream. So because, let's go ahead and not apply that. When I placed these down, right, the cantina is just sitting on a hook, but that's it. I can't do anything else. So it's just going to be an empty cantina. Even the repaired one is going to be an empty cantina. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick both of these up. Then we're going to go over to the new hook type that they've added. So you can see here, it looks like they have created a layout to match the cantina, right? So let's go ahead and apply that. And then we will come back over here. And we'll put up the nice cantina right in the middle. All right, so now what we have is we have a whole set of hooks designed around this cantina. So we've got smalls around the outside, mediums around the outside. When we go inside, you know, you've got people around the bar that you can put in. I'm going to guess we can put our bartenders in here. So let's go ahead and select that. All right, so the first one we've got is the female. And the second one we have is the male. All right, let's go ahead and hide our hooks. So there we go. We have our male bartender just cleaning the bar, and we have our female bartender also cleaning the bar. They almost look like they're wearing Life Day robes, but I don't think that's what they're supposed to be. Okay, so this new hook type does make this so that you can decorate. So that's kind of cool. All right. I'm not going to decorate. Let's go ahead and continue here. So we have the mission. So there's a second mission, but let's go ahead and claim this mini pet. This is the D5CO DJ droid. So that is the one that we've got. He is playing music. Oh, he's got an old-fashioned, like, phonograph record player looking thing in the bottom. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm digging him a little bit. Come on, turn yourself back on. Make him move. There you go. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now, I don't know if I'm going to run around with him on, just because I don't want anybody to yell at us for buying stuff. Alright, let's see what the mission is. So this one is called Grant your character access to the mission Do or Dianoga. Investigate the sound. Does it have to be... Let's see if it says anything. A strange sound is emanated from the neglected spire base. Okay, so it's the same object that they used the first mission. Listen while in your stronghold you own. Something still seems to be amiss with your remote trading outpost. You need to investigate further. Important, the mission is repeatable once per purchase. Alright, so it should be linked to that, but notice I can't click directly on it. So let's go a ways away here. Get out into the deserty bits. Alright, investigate the sound. Listen. Okay. So it didn't give me, like, didn't know if it would give a path to it. That would be kind of hard to implement because it's dynamic. But let's run away from it a little bit, and we'll see if we can use the diagnostic tool from way back here. Performing acoustic frequencies, organic matter identified, Dianoga Paralava detected, full readout, complete use of diagnostic tool, find information on Dianogas. Okay, so you don't even have to be close to it. I don't even know if you'd have to have that out. Can we reset this? Nope. Okay, something that seems to be amiss with your remote trading outpost seems to investigate further. It seems that Dianoga Paralarva infests the plumbing of your remote trading outpost. You'll need to find a way to remove it. Learning more about diagnosis might help. Alright. Where's it going to send us? Up to Fleet, evidently. Okay. Do or Dianoga. Oh, there's an Ilum hidden chain invasion. Let's go see if we can knock that out real quick. There's achievements for each of those, so we'll see if we can go get credit for it. 16 minutes will be tight. I don't know where it's actually at. And then we'll go to Fleet. This should be relatively quick if other people are doing it. If not, it's a short little detour. Won't be too bad. Because I think the one... I've done one. Don't know that I did it on stream. But I think we did it in less than 10 minutes, so... Alright, where is it at? Alright. You're about to travel to the Republic Station. Sure. I don't think that'll take me up to the... I hope that doesn't take me up to the space station. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to be here. Now, this used to be... Maybe just during the Gree event. Isn't this the PvP area? Did they rework this area for this? I don't know for sure. Hidden chain invasion. 15 minutes left.
Blasted hidden chain at it again! Stop their looting!
Alright, well...
Protect the stockpile!
I don't see anybody else here. So it'll be a test here to see if we can solo one of these in 15 minutes. I want to say no. I think this part won't be bad. Those shouldn't be bad. I don't know if we'll be able to kill the final boss in time. We'll give it our best shot, though, here. I mean, we're at 40, almost 50% already, so... We're at 75% of those. So. Well, we're only 13 minutes in, so we got here at 15 minutes, and we're 13 minutes, and we've done 58%. So it's all going to come down to can we do the boss in time, I believe. For the boss, we'll put our companion on heals, just to be a little safer. %, 92. Oh, these each work about 2%. 94. 12 minutes. Alright, alert allied forces. That means there's a clickable somewhere to spawn the boss. Hidden chain extraction beacon? Alright, well there's also something over here, so let's go check that out. There we go, there's a clickable. Again, let's go ahead and put our companions on heals. Defeat Hidden Chain Lieutenant. Alright, so this should be the final boss. 11 minutes, so we're only 4 minutes in. Okay. That just brought in some friends. So now do we have to go to that beacon maybe? Yep. Okay. So this will spawn the boss. But evidently those guys over there don't want to help us. Alright. They are a champion.
I have to do everything myself.
Try to avoid that spawn if we can. We've got 10 minutes to grind this one down. Yeah, we're making progress. Okay, so highly soloable. I didn't know how difficult they were going to make these things, but we're going to knock this out in probably 7 to 8 minutes. So if you see one, you don't necessarily have to wait for a group. Knock yourself out. Stunned and on fire. Alright, so I dropped the reflection on, just do a little bit more DPS. Also makes our healer's life easier. Alright, so there we go. So there is an achievement for... So we've got the Rishi one and the Ilum one on the Republic side. So those are probably mostly just going to be sitting and doing something else with the game running until I see them pop. Alright, so I'm going to guess there's not going to be another one. Nope. Alright, let's get ourselves up to fleet and continue with our Do or Die Noga. I think this was probably the final mission in the remote trading outpost pack. They said they were pretty lightweight, so I wasn't expecting like hours and hours, but let's see. We've been going for a couple of hours. We haven't just done this stuff, but okay, find information on Dianogas. Is this obvious? It seems Dianoga part of remote training outpost. You need to find a way important. The mission is repeatable once per Dianoga. All right. Well, let's see what would make sense. First, let's make sure that we're not missing something obvious. We'll check, see if anything pops up on those. It did tell us to go to fleet, right? Let's double check something here. Make sure we don't have a mission icon somewhere else and I just misunderstood it. Yeah, I don't see anything. It wouldn't be on Hoth. That wouldn't even make sense. Alright, well, let's look around a little bit. Bartender, bouncer... See if there's anything I don't recognize or looks new. The Mauler. Social items. Yeah, I don't see anything down here. Alright, let's see if there's anything in our... Nope, nothing in our mission items. Let's see. Coruscant wouldn't make any sense. Cartel Bazaar. Probably our best bet. If I was going to find information, that's where I would go. A lot of people huddled around there. Let's make sure there's not something... I think that's just because they're using the cargo base, so... Okay. I don't think this is for this. This is for something else. Yeah, that's for something else. Okay. Well. Hey, how you doing, Geeky? Yeah, I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I'm trying to find something that I don't know where it is. So I'm trying to logic it out in my head. How are you doing today? Because this mission should not be hard. So I think I'm overthinking it. Okay, something still seems amiss of your remote trading outpost. You need to investigate further. It seems that the Dianoga paralarva infests the plumbing of your remote trading outpost. You need to find a way to remove it. Learn more about Dianogas might help. This mission can be repeated. Yeah, I'm not... Just focus. That's right. What is it? It's going to be Friday morning where you're at. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of map filtering here just to make sure. There we go. There it is. Okay, so what was happening here is, if you notice, so if you, in this particular game anyway, if you can't find something, it's there. Like even if I put this, so you can see if I zoom in on it. So I could have done that. I could have looked around this way. But the icons were covering it up. So what I did is I went into my map filters and I just started turning stuff off. And there's the quest icon. So I think personally, as a designer, I would make these be the top layer. I think if you have a quest, that's probably the most important thing. Crew skills trainers are not more important than your quest, right? So that's one of those that I'm going to call this a... It's not a bug. It's just a fixable thing that would alleviate frustration. All right. But, oh, see, now it's popping up on this map. And it may have before, and I just didn't see it. I don't know for sure. But yeah, that can be frustrating when you're looking for something and can't find it. Oops, we're one bay off. Or give better clues, right? Like... You know, whatever this bay's supposed to be, you know, they just added this in here. So, anyway, all right, let's continue here. All right, so we got our new interface again here. If you want to remove the Dianoga paralarva from your new equipment, you'll need to learn more about the species. You approach the data bank terminal and navigate through the various labyrinth. I think it's supposed to be a labyrinthine menus until you reach the data sheet for Dianogas. Okay. Examine the data sheet. Species file Dianoga. Designation omnivorous cephalopod. Habitat aquatic, prefers swamp sewers, fetid water. Diet small animals, plants, bone matter. Fun fact, it's quoted fun. Dianoga learn to recognize the sound of their parents' distinctive hums while still in the egg. The sound adult Dianoga produces are known to have calming effects on others of the species at long distances underwater. Well, we should write that down. You concoct a plan to create a small habitat for the Dianoga paralarva currently wedged in your stronghold's equipment. You'll need some kind of container, fetid water, and perhaps some kind of soothing hum to lure the creature out of the fountain. Consider my options. A place you might find all three jumps to mind. Hutta, full of trash machinery and reeking swamps. It would make a good place to search. All right. I believe that means we are going to go to... So, Hutta is only accessible, the base planet is only accessible via the Imperial, but the expansion is for both. So we can actually go there. Okay, so while we're loading up again, we unlocked all the neglected things. We did the outpost repairs, and then we got our bartenders, and now we got the D5CO mini pet. Now we're going for the Dianoga mini pet. And I think that'll be everything for the bundle that we bought. So, okay, let's look around. This isn't a very big area. So it looks like we've got something out there. Is that everything? Oh, wait, we got something there. Obtain Duraplast orb. We've got collect sufficiently filthy water. And we have record soothing hum. Okay, so I think we can... Yeah, it's probably about the same. Actually, can we quick travel? Yeah, we can quick travel into the cantina here. And I think get down into the tunnels quicker. I've only run through this content a couple of times, so I don't know my way around quite as well as some of the other planets, but I think we can go down right there. Oh, no worries, no worries. You're going through your morning rituals, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. That takes us back outside. So that takes us to the tunnels we want. So top right. We're going to just run through all of the enemies and just let them attack. We're not here to fight. Is it a work day or a stream day? What do you got on your agenda for today? Or both. You can do both. I did both today. Worked during the day, watched a basketball game in the early evening, and then streamed at night. I'm not sure this was quicker to go this route, but it's alright. Oh, I think our companion got killed, though, at some point. We're gonna die at the rate we're going. Holy cow, quit attacking me. There we go. Okay, so we have... What's this one? Collect sufficiently filthy water. Alright, we will fight these guys. Dark Souls 3. Oh, sorry to hear about the seizure. That one's rough. I have worked with people that had similar issues. Okay, so what are we looking for? Collect water. Done. Alright, what's the best way to get out of here? Probably this direction. My on-site work is... Actually, I'm going in tomorrow. We got a couple presentations and awards and things like that we need to do. Okay, the rest of these other two look to be outside, so... We'll just follow the road here. I ran my last classes today, so I don't have any more classes to teach. So it'll just be evaluating final projects and... wrapping everything up for me. Yeah, tomorrow I don't really... So the morning is a student award ceremony, so I'm just attending. I don't have to do anything for that. And then after that is we have a thing called Production Studio where the production groups that have worked on everything for the last 15 weeks will show off their final products and such. So I don't have any work capacity. I'm just going to celebrate the accomplishments of the students. So it's actually a pretty good day. And then after that, over the weekend, I will probably grade most of the weekend off and on as my students turn in their final stuff. Wrap that up on Sunday. Turn all that in on Monday. And we should be in pretty good shape. Alright, obtain Duraplast Orb. Ah, must be one of these. What do you think? Does that look like a Duraplast Orb? Sure does to me. Alright, what's our last thing? Record soothing hum. So yeah, tomorrow should be like you said, it's a celebration day. So it's all good. No, not really. Mostly just, my wife and kids, hanging out with them. Still probably going to stream every day over the holidays. But other than that, just try to relax. After the Christmas, as we get closer to New Year's, I have some development work I need to work on for the spring term. But okay, coax out Dianoga, hint, return to the fountain on your stronghold. Okay. So we've collected all of this stuff. Now, is this sitting in my mission items? We have filthy water. We have a Duraplast orb. And evidently the recording, which I don't know where we put our recording, but that is not a huge deal. So yeah, definitely just spending some quality time with the family. That's really what, for me, the holidays are about. Back to Tatooine. Okay, so every time I've come here, I've just jumped off of the balcony. For those of you who've never seen the Tatooine Stronghold, there is an elevator back here that I can safely take to the ground level. I just kind of find it quicker to jump off the balcony. So there's the balcony we were on up there. So we've been just jumping down the cliff and falling in here. So I don't know if one's quicker than the other. So. Oh, that's very cool. Is she the same one that you gamed with? I watched one of your streams where I think you were playing that chained game where you were chained together. I'm sure you feel the same way about me. Listening to the two of you talk to each other. Did you guys grow up together? Her accent to me seemed more pronounced than yours. And again, I understand that to you, you don't have an accent. To me as an American, you definitely do. So hers seemed thicker to me, listening to the two of you. But yeah, the two of you interacted, you could definitely feel the family bond. It was actually pretty cool. All right, let's see what happens here. Coax out. So we have a coax out Dianoga. Use your newly created habitat and soothing sounds to coax out the baby Dianoga. Ah, okay. Yeah, it was a good stream. All right, we have now accomplished that. What did we get? We got the baby Dianoga. Summons a small pod carrying a baby Dianoga inside, which will follow and passively observe you on your adventures. All right, let's get this dude out. Oh, he's a floater. Oh, you can even see his little body. So the ones over here are just popping their heads out. Right? I don't think we can see the body. Oh, what is the... I don't remember the... I thought there was a hotkey to... Oh, there we go. Yeah. We sat down, but our camera level didn't change. Okay. But this little dude... All right, let's... Bessie, you're going to go away. Dismiss. That's pretty cool. Okay, now theoretically then, we should be able to get both of our new pets out. What was the other one? D5? Yeah, D5 CD DJ droid. There we go. So there's our DJ droid and our little baby Dianoga. Alright, so those are the two pets. So if we kind of look at our list. Oh, the lighting is bad. There we go. Okay, so when you buy the pack, so let's go ahead and look at that. It's remote trading outpost, I think. Okay, there we go. So remote trading outpost. When you buy the pack, you get this set, right? Let's move that so it's a little darker in the background. There we go. 2 cantinas, 4 spires, 4 fountains, 6 illuminated trash, 8 trash receptacles, 8 cargo stacks, 8 chandeliers, 8 water tanks, 8 street lamps, 10 pathway lights, and 16 sconces. So those are all of the ones that are like broken down. So the fountain there, the broken water thing, the broken thing there, the one with the broken droids, the broken light, the broken sconces, the broken trash bin, that broken thing, that broken thing. Then you also get the outpost repairs unlock, and that was the first mission we went on. In doing that, that's when we went to Mechshaw, talked to the customer service representative. Once we did that, it added the 2 cantina bartenders and all of the same decorations. So you got the neglected version for the first. It added a whole second set, and those are the ones that are repaired. So our repaired light, repaired wall sconces, repaired fountain, repaired thing there, our repaired cantina here, and our bartenders that we've got. Also unlocked the D5C0 droid, which is right there, and the mission to get our baby Dianoga. So all that was contained in that one pack. That one pack does cost 2,500 cartel coins. I don't know what the purchase cost of 2,500 cartel coins are. I know if you're a subscriber, you get 500 a month. So that would be 5 months worth. If you have the security key, you get an extra 100. So it'd be 600 a month. So 6, 12, 4 months, a little over 4 months worth of those if you are a subscriber. So this is the first time that they have included this style, where they've done bundles before, but you get the bundle with all of the neglected bits. You go on the 2 missions and then get a second bundle of all the repaired bits. I would say if you want this kind of decoration set, I would put this as a relatively good value. We got a little bit of content. Oh, and then also, let's make sure we look at this. They have added this new hook type so we can actually populate our cantina as well, with different peoples and things. So if I wanted to, like, I could come in here and I could put down, let's just say show unlocked. You know, if I wanted to put these people in here so they look like patrons of my cantina, right? You know, there's my huggable Wookiee, but you can't hug, or it doesn't work for the... Actually, let's test it. Historically, this did not work for the achievement. If it does work... Okay, so we are at... What are we at? 74 hugged Wookiees. Yeah, does not work for the achievement. If that worked, I would put these in my stronghold and just hug them every day and just slowly grind through this achievement. But you have to go out and find in the wild Wookiees to hug. You can hug this one over and over, but it's not popping our achievement, which is too bad. You know, even if it was just you could do it once a day, you know, that wouldn't be... It used to be something I could always do, so... All right, so that is the new content. This launched with 7.6. The other pack, which I don't think you can buy through here, gives us another speeder, similar to this one. It's just yellow. I will probably buy that in January because it has a 6-month subscription link to it, and my subscription comes up at the end of January. So I'll probably get that pack as well. Just to up my subscription. I think it'll give me another extra 100 cartel coins a month and some other just odds and ends stuff. But it gets a new speeder, so. All right. Well, hopefully, if you were considering buying this pack, I'm not going to say yes, no. I think it is highly individual, right? If you want these kind of decorations for your stronghold, I think they work really well. And again, you can kind of see the repaired version, neglected version, repaired, neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired, neglected. Bottom 2 are repaired, top 2 are neglected, neglected, repaired, neglected, repaired, and neglected, repaired. That's all of the decorations. Hopefully you got something out of this and can make your decision on whether it is worth it to you. I know it won't be worth it to everybody, and that's fine. But that is kind of part of having a, oops, there we go, having a cash store like this. It has no benefit, you know, I'm not stronger. I don't have better combat because of it. It's purely a cosmetic thing. So if it's something you're into, that's what everything looks like. If it's not, that's cool as well. One of the things I do love about MMOs is they kind of let you do the things that you want to do. So let's go ahead and jump back to our Nar Shaddaa stronghold, because that's where I log my characters in and out of. So for instance, when we look at this stronghold, we're going to see a completely different theme, because my theme here is utility, right? This stronghold I have set up mostly just to have access to all the stuff I want access to. I've got a vendor, I've got my mail, I've got the GTN, I've got my guild bank, I've got my legacy bank, and I've got my cargo, my personal bank. So this lets me do everything I need to do. If I need to do modifications, I can do them there. If I want to update my character look, I can do it here. And then these are just some things I was testing out, or rewards I've gotten for things. So for me, I use my stronghold as very much a utility thing, not necessarily as a well-decorated residence. So, well, if you want to play, I'm getting ready to call it for tonight. It's 12:30 here, and I do have to get up tomorrow morning and go to work. So that's why I picked to do this one. I knew it would be a shorter stream to get through this content. So Tomorrow night, we are going to jump into Power Wash Simulator. My plan is to try to wash an ice rink and Santa's workshop. Figured that had a holiday spin to it. Let's take that text off. There we go. So we're going to do that tomorrow night. We'll be back into Star Wars The Old Republic on Saturday morning for our Extra Life charity stream. Just got another donation, so we are 6,500 now officially. I don't know how many more we'll get, but we've had an amazing year there. So thank you for anybody that's donated that. And then next Saturday will be our final Extra Life stream where I'm going to do a thank yous and to everybody who has donated and things like that. So with that being said, I think we are going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Next week, we are going to play Alpha 13 of The Last Starship has released. So we're going to pick that one up and play some of that. We're going to continue into year 3 of Stardew Valley. I think we're going to start working on collections and relationship stuff. So that's the plan for that as well. So probably the next couple days, I'll get all those streams queued up so you can see when they're going to run. I think we're going to run a little earlier next week because I am off work. So I think we're going to stream in the afternoon as opposed to late at night. But we'll see how my schedule fits. It is the holidays and family stuff as well. So, but with that being said, I think we're going to say good night for now. We have had a really, really good week watch time wise. So thank you everybody who has been tuning in and watching the videos. We literally yesterday got the same amount of watch time that I used to get in a month in a day. I used to not get very much because all of my content was shorts, but thank you so much for the support. It means a lot, and we are continuing to grow. If there's anything you want to see, feel free to hit me up on social media, drop it in the comments below. Happy to try to tailor the content to things you guys are interested in. With that being said, we will leave you like we always leave you with support the gaming community in whatever capacity you can by going to watch, play, or create something great. Be part of this wonderful industry and have a wonderful rest of your night, day, or whatever. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take it easy.